And we were already getting up at like the bell would ring at 4 a.m. I was like, I'm going to kill this. This is awful. And I just like, I was obsessively giving her this power, right? Like, and then there was another girl there who I had just, for some reason, was convinced she hated me. I'm like, that girl hates me. Meanwhile, we don't talk. Like, what? And it's amazing because like around day 5, the woman who was making all this noise, because I did go, you're supposed to go once to talk to the like guru teacher guy.
Yeah.
So I said to him, I was like, there's this woman who's making a lot of noise, like extraneous noise that is not part of like the power of silence that we said we would do. And he just looked at me and he was like, yeah, I'm not going to say anything to her. Part of your work here is that you have to learn to give it less importance. Because it's true, right? Like we live in cities, we live in these places where there's distractions and things, but we have to like learn to not give it the power and tune it out. And after he said that to me, and then I saw her break down, like she had this moment where she was like crying and talking to and like everybody was connecting to her. She was saying what everybody was probably feeling. And I just felt this compassion for her. And then afterwards, like for the next work here, 4 or 5 days, to give it less importance. I really didn't hear her anymore. Because it's true, right? Like, and I was wondering, I'm like, we live in these places where there's distractions and things, because she was doing different work, but it was not amazing. And then on the last day when we were allowed to talk to everybody, the girl who I had told myself and was convinced like everybody was connecting to her, she was saying what everybody was probably feeling. And I just felt this compassion for her. And then afterwards, like for the next work here, 4 or 5 days, to give it less importance. I really didn't hear her anymore. Because it's true, right? Like, and I was wondering, I'm like, we live in these places where there's distractions and things, because she was doing different work, but it was not amazing. And then on the last day when
Okay, I want to share a video that I just found. Very important one. Please observe what happens here.
I want to believe that he's going to actually make it work because he found a place.
Nick, at the end of the season, is he on the team?
Post alone leads me to believe I don't think he really is committed to change, or we're going to see a different Antonio Brown.
Okay, do you think he's on the roster at the end of the season?
I do.
You had a chance to say something.
I know, but I just don't.
You do or don't?
I somehow want to believe that he's going to actually make it work because he found a place.
Nick, at the end of the season, is he on the team?
No.
Nick doesn't think so.
I do not think so.
I think he is, because I've seen the influence of Bill Belichick.
I think what the
Okay, what I find interesting about this is, if you were able to catch that, is Cris Carter uses his attention to control the conversation. He's being given high status here, but and he's giving very high status to Bill Belichick in the conversation. But watch again how he controls who has the right to speak between these two, and he's very, at first he talks over the woman, but then he like gives her space and asks for her opinion twice, refusing to go back to the other guy who wants, would like the attention, clearly feels his opinion's important.
Here.
But 2 seconds after he agrees to go to the Patriots, he puts out an Instagram post, "The Patriot Way," with the money. Just in that post alone leads me to believe I don't think he really is committed to change, or we're going to see a different Antonio Brown.
Okay, do you think he's on the roster at the end of the season?
I do.
You had a chance to say something.
I know.
So he does talk over her, but he is also, she's hesitating, she's thinking about it, and he's not giving the floor back to this guy. His eyes are on her. His attention is on her. He wants to know what she thinks about this. Partly, and that's part debate tactics. He wants to know if she is with him or with the other guy.
No, but I just don't.
You do or don't?
I somehow want to believe that he's going to actually make it work because he found a place.
Nick, at the end of the season.
So I mean, it's not the greatest in the world, because he does, again, he's sort of impatient and cuts her off. But it is showing he does use his power a little bit to open space for her in the conversation. somewhat successfully. So it is a type of a demonstration of advocacy, I guess you could say, and allyship.